Hiya, kids and cadets. Welcome back to Tommy Time. Appreciate you coming out. Sold a couple of mowers. Got a message from a lady. She wanted to come out and see what I had. I asked her if she had a dead mower. She said yes. She came out without the mower initially, looked at what I had, was going to purchase, and said she would maybe work a deal later on with her mower. I says, go home and get the mower. It'll be less money if I can fix yours rather than you buy a mower from me. So she just dropped this off. Lawn Boy. She said she got it started once this season and then it wouldn't start after that. The deal with this is she and a neighbor shared this mower. She wasn't really happy how the gentleman was cutting her grass. He got too old to push, and he actually gave it to her to use, and that's when she tried it once. It worked, and then it stopped working for her. She didn't know anything about non-ethanol fuel, so that may be an issue. Let's look at this green turd and try to determine what the story is. I told her I would check it out, get back to her. If it's something I can't fix, she can trade it in, but machine doesn't look too bad. I think we might be able to do something with it. So let's look it over, try to start it maybe with some juice, since she said it would start and stall, or we can try it without juice. I'm looking for a turkey baster just to do a quick fuel sample. I did get my turkey baster. The problem with these quantum styles is that the drop down is back here, so all the water is going to be in the back of the tank. Should I give you model numbers and all that jazz first? Then we'll check oil. She says they hadn't done anything to this machine. No oil changes, no blade sharpening, so this thing might be beat to hell. The Lawn Boy number is 10642, serial 310029636, assembled in Mexico. Let me give you the quantum engine number. It's got a battery start. I says, did you ever use the battery start? What's that? I said, this box here. So I popped it open. There's no battery, but there is the chargers there. She says, oh, I didn't know it had battery start. Okay. This surface rust here, let me get my small brush and try to get rid of the rust so I can read the numbers. Like I said, I think we can do something with this green turd. She doesn't have to buy one of mine. I've got two of these Lawn Boys, one with the bag and one without. The bagger is 200 and 180 without the bag. But I don't know if they got quantums on them. They may have the newer plastic engines. Okay. It looks like 126 Tango 05 321 5 or 6 Bravo 110040156. So this is a 2010, fourth month, first day of 2010. Okay. Since we're here, let's look at the oil. I asked her about cutting height, if she was happy with that. She said, yeah. I said, it's at the most bottom deck position. Okay, we're at the bottom hole and it's well used oil. So that would be part of my maintenance oil change. We got to check the blade. I'm not going to put a battery in it. I told her I would just get it going if I could by pull start. No replacing the battery. If she wants to do that, she can. Okay, so well used 2010. This wheel isn't lined up with this one. Yeah, they're in different notches, so the deck's lopsided. Okay, I don't know if I can get a sample. There's barely any gas that I can get a bite on. Let me lift this thing forward. Looks okay. I don't see any water. But I'm sure it's got the killer ethanol in it. Well, I know it does. She didn't know what non-ethanol was. She was just using regular gas from the pump. Let's see what the air filter looks like. She said no maintenance, so this thing's probably messed up. Backside don't look bad. Looks like they had some really dusty conditions, so this thing might have been starving for air. That's quite a caked up mess. So let's leave this thing off. That may be an issue. I'm gonna just pull it on its own, see if it starts and stalls. And then juice it if I can't pull it over by hand. It's got an NGK plug on it. Automatic choke air vane springs there and the throttle springs there, so there's no broken or rusty springs. Let me yank on it. Okay, it started and stalled on its own. Smoky. Okay, runs for a bit. That time it ran a little longer and then quit. So I'm just going to start from the bottom up on this machine. Do the carburetor, get that all set up the way I want it. Oil change. Maybe see if the drive system works. She didn't know it had front wheel, a rear wheel drive. She said, I just been pushing it. So I said, I'll try to get the drive system working if I can. And you can use the self-propelled. Got some buildup there, which restricts movement. Blade is shot. We got sandblasting on the lift. And this is flatter than a butter knife handle. Wow. That is really flat. They were just hacking belts in place. So this thing just needs some maintenance. And I think we can do something with it. Okay, I'm going to go to work. Don't know if there's teeth on the wheels. Well, there's something. Is that from an old project of mine? It's kind of a rusty clip. That's a clip for a recoil. You never know what you're going to find. Let's look at the drive cable. Okay, extremely loose cable. Doesn't seem to be pulling anything. How I check these at a standstill, put the bar up into the drive position and try to pull back. It should lock the drive wheels and I can pull it back so it's not tight enough. You should be able to move it without the bail bar tight. Once you get the bail bar tight, you shouldn't be able to pull it back, but I can pull this one back. That's how I check them at a standstill. So we can do something with it. I'm going to start now. Maybe hose it off with my engine grill, oven and grill cleaner. It'll work as an engine degreaser. Let it dry off in the sun and then start taking it apart. I'll take the recoil off and tighten the head bolts. I'll just go through this thing like it was my grandmother's. So as far as this week coming up, I hope to be able to fill in a few days with some content. Kind of dead. I didn't do much this week. I had taken a break, so maybe I can give you something to look at. I needed a break. It was my week off. So anywho, we can do something with the 2010 Lawn Boy, save this lady some money, make this old quantum purr again, 675 with ready start. I don't see anything that's going to put this thing in the junkyard just by the quickie quick looky look. We can rectify it. Have a good day. Tip you waitress and wait staff. Appreciate you coming out. Adios, amigos. Maybe I'll bring you along for this rectification. We'll see what the carburetor looks like. Will be my first priority. See you.